coach. And I heard Bartell say if Shaq leaves, he'll be the #1 pick. So I didn't want to go back and possibly drop.
Yeah, because you could have been #2 if you stayed a year. Like this guy, he left school early, but
we've got NBA basketball in store for you here in Houston, Texas, the home of the Rockets, live on 2K Sports. Looking at the Lakers, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Grizzlies in Memphis at the FedEx Forum. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Freak passes to Ariza. Dishes it to Brewer. Here's Osborne. And the new beginning here, if you will, for Freak. Changed the front of his jersey, and he's looking to have a fresh start with his new team.
And, that can be a bit of a whirlwind when you move from one team to another, Kevin. But Freak certainly has the talent to hopefully be able to work smoothly through it. He knows he's got to stay focused on the court, and he has shown the ability to do that.
Here's Bass. And it's Freak with the rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. No doubt about that.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to talk with Brett Brown for a moment. I asked him about the difficulty defensively against a team that's so smart and controlled offensively. He said that's a great point. They really do a terrific job of executing their offense. Not a lot of miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And down 1-0 in the season series, guys. We'll see if they can even it up.
And Doris, thank you so much. And guys, how do you view coach's strategy in terms of limiting those shooters?
Well, I think he knows how dangerous they can be if they get hot. So it's a sound approach. Defensively, though, they have to stick like glue to those guys.
That's absolutely essential. I mean, preventing high-quality shots has to be the highest priority. An absolute must.
Williams against Ariza. Here's Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assists.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to Oklahoma City.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy...
The dive for the ball. Here's Brewer. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
We sat down with Freak to discuss how he's handling the loss of his close friend.
You know, Vic was my brother. Blood couldn't have made us any closer. And everything feels like it just happened yesterday. So I'm just trying to take things one day at a time, you know. I'm very grateful for my family, my teammates and coaches for supporting me during this difficult season.
Our thoughts and prayers go out to Freak Clark and his family.
Without question. I mean, it's a really difficult.
Lay down then. Hey, go to sleep.
A game can sometimes be a source of solitude. Because you really can't be thinking about anything else when you get between those lines. And sometimes that can be helpful in the process of moving forward.
Well said. Your perspective is always appreciated.
Appreciate that,
Find
Kevin.
your slip. Well, I know you gonna cry instead of taking it out your
Welcome
mouth.
back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
Well, they dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end
All
of
the
the floor,
fucking
not
ball.
throwing the ball away.
Well,
And
stop
a chance here
spitting.
presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Osborne in at point guard. Brewer is out there with Beasley. Then it's Harden, and it's Capella in at the 5. Got it, and the Houston lead has been kept back down to 15 points, and that one coming from Randall.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Russell with it. Now defended by Freak. Russell kicks to Sanders. Outside Bryant. 6 to shoot. He had a nice open look right there. Bryant's got his second basket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And that one's good. Freak.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
E'Twaun Moore is jumped in for Houston. Patrick Beverly comes in for Freak. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Feeds it to Clarkson. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. 17-foot shot on the way. And there's a reason that's good on the assist by Bayless.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Clarkson kicks to Williams. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's rebounded by Houston. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Greg, we know how important it is when you can go to your reserves without much drop-off in production. It gives you a big advantage. I know they'd love to see that again tonight.
Ariza can't get it to go. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Rockets on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here. So for the Rockets, Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Capella. Bayless comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Freak subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Mo Harkless. Lewis Williams out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Brandon Bass, and it's Tucker in at the 4 spot.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Clarkson kicks to Bass. The kick out to Williams. There's a screen. There's the feed to Clarkson. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a 3-point play.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
The Rockets making a switch here. Brewers checked in. Houston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And that one's good. Freak.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Lakers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Bass with the screen. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Rockets shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Freak kicks to Booker. 58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And that one's good. Freak.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now, here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. Over in the corner, Harkless. Offensive rebound. Bass. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Bass has got 5 points so far.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Clarkson. Now here's Freak. 13 points in the game. Houston needs to get a shot. Beasley with a clean look. A three-pointer is right on target. Beasley's got 10 points in the quarter.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Rockets on top, opening up a huge gap. Don't go anywhere. The final quarters. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Osborne, he's in at the point. Decker is out there with Harrell. Then there's Brewer. And it's Moore in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Moore gets the screen from Osborne. And it's Moore penetrating. Nice work there coming off the screen. And that's 15 points for Freak.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Outside, Russell. Tucker, the pass to Bryant. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The pass to Hibbert. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Inside. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got 3 assists tonight.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Move the ball. Stick it to
Freak kicks to Decker. And that is good.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jucket.
Nance a screen. Outside, Russell. Nance dishes to Bryant. Takes a 3. Decker with the rebound. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. From 11 feet away. And Houston again with the bucket.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Now, here's Tucker, covered by Brewer. Tucker, the pass to Hibbert. They set the pick. Fires it up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Outside, Kobe, the tray, and the Lakers get it back. Here's Russell, and he banks in the layup.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Osborne, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Roy Hibbert picks one up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
So far, they've turned
in for Decker. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Zeller's checked in. Kobe attacking. Here's Nance. No good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Pass to Brewer. Now here's Freak, covered by Nance. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
What a game we've seen here for Freak. He has 17 points and 4 assists. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
And really, the fact that he's making it look so effortless while he's doing it.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Nance. Williams comes in for Kobe. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
And he makes all 3. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Clarkson kicks to Williams. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. No good. Great tee that time from Osborne. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And the shot is good. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Over to the left wing. Harkless kicks to Zeller. To the wing right side. Rockets hits. Here's Clarkson. No good, unable to end this run. Rockets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Rockets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
With a solid strategy, building on that first win in this season series, they rack up another W to make it 2-zip. And with 1 left to play this year against the Lakers.
Osborne, no luck. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And Tucker kicks to Clarkson. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now the dish to Tucker. Pass to Clarkson. It's deflected.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Brandon Bass is checked in for the Lakers. He's off on the second.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
The offensive rebound. Zeller up top. Here's Williams. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Osborne. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
At the line for your Rockets. 3. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
Stay on.
and so he makes both from the line. Clarkson with the ball. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. All cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
Girl, go here. You work today? No, ma'am. I don't work on these Sundays. No, ma'am. It's Sunday, huh? It is Sunday. Yeah. Good night.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Freak.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
His play off the bench was critical in getting them back into the win column. That last game didn't go as well for them, but he helped them get on track. He provided a spark. He had anything you need to get that momentum going.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, Daddy. At home, sleep. Yeah. You know, it was on the bed by my baby and I was trying to pull her to sleep. What's wrong? I don't work on Sundays. Keep scratching. I don't do. No, I don't get mine till later on in the month. Oh! What you need, Daddy? Oh, I got a pizza. You need pizza? I will come get this DiGiorno pizza. 228. No, the one inside of Mama. Alright. Yeah, I love you.
Love.
I love you.
Love you too.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do. You know, and that's probably also because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do. You know? So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles. And you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. So it's like playing a video game. You know what I mean? Rise up, insanity.